Hey, is it possible somebody's created a Freddy Fazbear Amusement Park? Or is this just another big fat fake-orama? I've got the answer to that animatronic mystery, plus answers on a couple other crazy photos and videos that you guys sent in. Like this video that claims there is a waterfall that has a real fire burning underneath it. A picture that wants us to believe this kid really has earrings and tattoos. And a picture showing what it claims is a real moth that lives for only 5 days. I've got all that, plus my favorite fake of the week, so take your shoes off and hang around a while. Hey guys, Bill here. We're going to be jumping into that investigation of the FNAF theme park in just a second. But first, say hello to a brand new sponsor here at Bill's channel, Cats Crash Arena Turbo Stars. In this game, it's all about building your own cat-driven battle car to fight in a championship against other players all over the world. It's multiplayer and asynchronous. You assemble your car from spare parts you get from opening boxes, but the car itself fights automatically. I mean, how easy is that? There are tons of weapons and chassis for your car, and you can customize your cat driver with different outfits. The physics of the game are fun and unpredictable, and you can share your best replay. You can join guilds or gangs if you like, and fight with your friends for special awards or conquering cities in the City Kings competition. You can also participate in a new game mode called All-Stars that I really enjoy. It's a bi-weekly event in which you play on crazy modified arenas featuring different traps like burning ground, low gravity, and bumps. All you need to do is reach level 5 to open it. The next All-Stars is starting soon, so don't miss this opportunity. Download Cats using my link below, and after passing a quick tutorial, you'll be able to unlock exclusive bonuses that will really help your game's progress. So don't wait, click now. Over the last few years, we've had to investigate scores of questions about Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Namely, does Freddy's Pizza Place really exist or not? And so far, the answer has been a big, fat no. Now today I have a whole new Five Nights at Freddy's mystery for you, and the whole thing comes from this video. It's called FNAF World Theme Park and shows what looks like a whole amusement park built around Freddy and his friends. The video was first sent in by Maxwell Peterson, who wrote, "Could it be real?" Well, Maxwell, you know, when it comes to Freddy Fazbear, I am extremely suspicious because we've had literally hundreds of fake Freddy Fazbear videos come in over here. But on the other hand, you know, I mean, it is such a cool idea to make a Five Nights at Freddy World theme park that I can't believe it hasn't been done yet. So let's take a look at this one. Taking a closer look, we see the video starts out at the front gates of the park. On top of the ticket booth is a huge sign complete with Fredbear himself. Underneath it, it says FNAF World, which we all know stands for Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, so far I'm like, maybe. But then again, you know, there's something odd about these opening shots of the video. Aren't they kind of smooth looking, like somebody actually put the camera on a tripod? Now, I don't know about you, but when I go to an amusement park, I don't take a tripod. Most of the time, I don't even take a camera, I just take my phone. As the video continues, we get a whole variety of views from the park, and everywhere you look, there is something to do with Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, now I'm like, how could all of this be fake? I mean, every angle you see, there's stuff related to Freddy Fazbear. And then the real capper is this shot. Look at Bonnie with his guitar there, playing as kids actually watch. Now, if that isn't real, then I must be losing my mind because that really looks like the real deal to me. I posted this idea of a Five Nights at Freddy's theme park on my community page here on YouTube and on my Instagram to see what you guys think. And well, you know, the answers were kind of mixed. On YouTube, Pavik5 said, I think it's real because, you know, it's not a miracle if someone made a theme park based on a game. But Magic Aaron said, I don't know, it looks realistic, but I'm gonna say fake. On Instagram, Osgur Octum said real, but then Mr. Prehistoric said, this is as fake as my friend. To which Fabrizi replied, oh my God, same, though literally all my friends are fake. I don't even get that last part. What are those guys talking about? Do they mean like they only have imaginary friends, or do they mean like their friends in real life are a bunch of phonies? You know, somebody please explain that to me. I just don't get it at all. Now, in terms of our question at hand, whether there really is a Five Nights at Freddy theme park, I am going to disqualify myself from venturing forth with an opinion because some of you guys in the comments you left led me to the guy who actually recorded the video, and it turns out I know him. Hey Peter, how's it going? Long time no see.
I know, Bill. Yeah, it's really good. Thanks for getting in touch, mate.
So, what about this video about the Freddy Fazbear theme park that I discovered your name on? Is this thing real or fake? Give us the official answer.
Oh, I have to say, Bill, I would love it to be real. I'd love to go somewhere like that, but unfortunately, it is fake.
I kind of suspected that was the answer, but on the other hand, I'm also extremely impressed on how realistic this thing is. I mean, from the sign in the front of the park to Bonnie playing the guitar in the middle of the park. Tell us how you pulled this off.
Well, basically, I went to Legoland. This is where it was filmed with my son, and I took my camera along. I thought, well, this might be quite fun to actually change this up and make it into a FNAF world. Shot some footage, one of which is Bonnie playing the guitar. That actually used to be a one-man band Lego character that's there in the original footage. So I filmed that for a few seconds, took that into the computer, and then in the computer what you can do is you can basically feed it the information that was originally made by the camera movement. So it represents that in a 3D software, and then that allowed me to do some quite magical things like removing the actual Lego man character by literally just painting him out. And then it was just a case of getting a 3D object, which was Bonnie, which actually features in some of my films, and placing him in the place where the Lego man was, and animating him, and that was it. There will be a part 2 coming with a lot more of the FNAF characters, so hopefully people will check that out as well.
I know I definitely will. So Peter, thanks for stopping by today and answering our questions about this little mystery.
No problem, Bill. I've really enjoyed it.
That was Peter Butler from the Bubblegum Monsters channel, and if you haven't done so already, I highly suggest you use the link that I got down here to hop over and check out the channel, because they make some of the best Freddy Fazbear fan-made movies ever. And I'm not just saying that because I actually appear in one. I mean it. They're really good. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe and tell Peter Bill said hello. Believe it or not, we get a lot of submissions here that are related to waterfalls, like this rainbow waterfall in Croatia or another rainbow waterfall in California. Most of the others have to do with people or animals who accidentally go over the waterfall. But here's a really strange one for you. It's a video that shows a waterfall that has a fire burning beneath it. The video was sent in by Sunati Senju, who wants to know, Bill, is this a real video? I gotta say, you know, when I look at this one, you know, considering what I know now, I think somebody could very easily take that little dark spot of where the waterfall is and then kind of paste a little piece of video with a fire right there and then kind of blur the edges the way they do, and it kind of looks like it's in there. But on the other hand, it does look pretty realistic. So I think if there is a fire in there, it's somebody, you know, put it in there for like a wedding or something, some kind of special effect. So here's what we're gonna do. On this particular case, the fire has to be all natural for this to be real, right? I personally think it's like completely edited in. So I'm going with fake. But if it's not natural, in other words, somebody put a canister of gas under there, we're going to consider this guy fake. So go ahead and let me know what your opinion is up here or down there, and I will get out this to see who's right and who's wrong. Now, I mean, come on, a waterfall with a fire in it. I mean, you don't have to be a brain surgeon to figure this one out, right? So let's just get it over with. All right, well, what? This thing is real. Thanks to Lucia Staples on Facebook, we now know it's called the Eternal Flame Falls and is located in a park in western New York State. Although the flame can go out from time to time, the gas that fuels it is all natural and comes from the ground underneath the waterfall. Scientists call these gas emissions seeps, and this one is estimated to come from a pocket of natural gas 1,300 feet below the surface. It emits 2.2 pounds or 1 kilogram of methane per day. If you're a kid, you know how much pressure it is to grow up really fast these days. But what about this picture showing a kid with disc earrings and arms full of tattoos? The picture was sent in by Nate Owen, who wrote, "Hey Bill, is this real or fake?" Well, Nate, you know, as soon as I got your query, I kind of went out on the internet just to kind of do a survey and see if there were other kids. I was shocked how many photos I saw of kids getting tattoos. But luckily, I later discovered that about 100% of those tattoo pictures on kids turn out to be tattoos that are temporary tattoos. In other words, they're just going to fade away in a couple of weeks, something like that, which I think is very wise. Now, in terms of those earrings, a lot of people like to do that gauging thing, and you create those big holes in your earlobes with these big discs out there. And, when I did some research on that, I was actually kind of shocked. There are some kids out there doing that. I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, I have my personal opinions, but my job here is just to tell you whether it's real or fake, all right? So, tell you what, why don't you go up here, let me know what you think, whether that picture showing that kid with the tattoos and the earrings is real, or we got another massive fake-a-rooney on our hands, all right? Did you do it? Okay, because you are not, well, actually you are, I think. Because the answer is fake. Thanks to Facebooker Marilyn Arawiran, we now have another picture of the boy showing us he doesn't have any tattoos or earrings. And according to Andrea Rose Conte, the boy in the picture is the son of music legend Gwen Stefani. But we haven't been able to confirm that one. Moths, as we have seen here many times before, are fascinating creatures. But sometimes they look a little too fascinating to be real, like the moth in this picture. The picture was sent in by Maddie, who said she wanted to challenge us to a real or fake quiz. Okay, now the way it works is I'm going to actually read to you the information that Maddie sent in, and then you're going to vote on whether you think the information is correct or not. In other words, is the information real or is the information fake? It's not so much about the picture, but about what describes the picture. All right, you ready? All right, here we go. The creature in the picture is a comet moth. It's one of the biggest species of silk moths in the world. Comet moths grow up to 8 inches or about 20 centimeters and have tails that extend by 6 inches or 16 centimeters. They only live for 5 days. Whoa, wow, there's a lot of information to go over there and think about, but let's just start with the name. Comet moth. Doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry. That thing doesn't look like a moth. If I was to give it a name, I would call it a butterfly moth because it looks more like a butterfly to me than a moth. Now, in terms of its size, okay, what did it say? Grows up to 8 inches or 20 centimeters. That I can totally go with because I've seen some moths that are much bigger than that. Now, I think the one I really have problems with is how long it lives. Maddie's statement said it only lives for 5 days, and to me, that makes absolutely no sense. I can't even think of the biological function why it was ever created in the first place if it only lives 5 days. So, tell you what, I personally am going with fake on this one. That's my opinion. Why don't you let me know what your opinion is up in the old vote section up here, or leave me your comment down in the comment section. I'll get out the answer and we'll see what we got here. You ready? Okay, make sure to make your vote and make your comments before I read this, because I've heard rumors that some people are going back or they're not voting until after they know, which I don't even get. Why would you even play this game and do that? But anyway. Oh, wow. Okay, so if you voted fake with me, you are wrong. It's real. Thanks to Facebook reader Terry Smith, who sent in this article from the Natural History Museum in England, we now know the comet moth, also known as the Madagascar moon moth, is not only very big, but does indeed only live a few days once it comes out of its cocoon. And if living just 5 days isn't bad enough already, it turns out 90% of their forest habitat has been destroyed due to development. Wow, that means this thing is all dressed up, but has no time to live and nowhere to go. Okay, well that's all the time I have for this video, but hey, if you're thinking about clicking away, I wouldn't do that. I still gotta show you my favorite fake of the week, and it's coming up in just a few seconds. And hey, don't forget, we have a new show every Friday, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell so you get a shot at being first official comment and win the pin. If you have a picture and you're not quite sure whether it's real or not, send it in to me at BillsChannel@gmail.com and I'll take a look. Please don't leave links or suggestions in the comment section, because really, the only thing that is going to do is turn me into a mega screamer screaming, "You're driving me crazy!" See you next time. And now for my favorite fake of the week. It's this video, which claims to show a jet trying to land during a typhoon in Indonesia. I've seen some planes have difficulties trying to land in high wind, but this? Seriously? This thing is so fake, it's faker than these big fat fakes.